I grew up in Romania during communism, and that means it wasn't safe talking about God. We didn't have a Bible. We didn't pray. We didn't learn how to pray. He was in England back then, and he came on business. I was translating for him. I moved to England. We lived there for about 5 years, and then they closed down the company in England, and we received the news that we were to move to America, and it was a big shock. First of all, it was really far from home. England was, like 2 hours by plane. But America was far, and I think I wasn't ready to start from the beginning. And also, I think sometimes, for, like Europeans, think that Americans are a bit, like not distant, but they don't accept foreigners so easily. It was hard. We used to spend all week at home inside waiting for my husband to come home and talk to him. In Europe, you know your neighbors. You can walk to places, and you're not so isolated, I think. And we had Saturdays and Sundays to go shopping, and we didn't even know where to go shopping at the beginning. So it was scary just thinking every day, I hope we're okay. And all the time when my daughter would get a cough or something, like, oh no, I'm alone now, what should I do? I didn't know anybody. I think it was the second or the third day after we arrived that Anne knocked on the door, and I still have the card with her name, phone number, and a list of doctor, pediatrician, dentist, hairstylist, all the phone numbers, where to call. I was like, okay, I don't even have a phone now. That she took the time to take me shopping, and even, I think so, yeah, she took me to lunch. To be greeted like that, it meant a lot. My daughter was in kindergarten, and with the moving here, she went through such a hard time. Her first year was terrible. We had to go counseling with her, and I remember crying, and I used to go to Anne and tell her, like, why is it happening to us? Is it because we're foreigners? Is it, because we don't know everything? Then my husband had a surgery, and I didn't know where to go for help, so I just asked Anne. She was the only one. I said, can you stay with her while I go to hospital? And then I don't remember, October, November, probably, when I asked Anne, can I go with you to church? We came here, and it was Suze that was on stage, and she was talking about her surgery, and it just, everything came back, my husband's surgery and all the feelings. But at least, I felt safe within, these many people. It felt for me like first time in 2 years when I had seen so many people, and I didn't have a Bible, so I would just come and listen to the message, and the message felt right. And then I think Anne got me the first Bible, and that's when I started reading and try to understand. At the beginning I thought, like, of course I'm a Christian, I know about God, but I don't know about this God. I think at the beginning I didn't see, like, I'm not thankful. I was angry that I was here. I was complaining a lot. I think my husband was not happy, in the evening when that he was coming home. I was just complaining a lot. And now getting to the point to understand that, thank you, Lord, that I hadn't come here, I would still be lost. Although in my heart I'm still a Romanian, it's good to know that I'm part of this God's family, bigger family. And in that, it doesn't matter, where I come from.